This is Kent Harshbarger,
And I'm Ryan Merrill.
and we're here with South versus PHS girls soccer game, and it looks like we're about ready to start this game, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty tough contest.
Last time, Big Reds were able to outdo the Patriots 4-1 over at Stadium Field.
Well, it looks like there was a penalty of some sort.
Looked like a false start. Big Reds start out, control the ball.
And there's Megan Woolard. She kicks it out of bounds. Renee Zella with the throw in. Mickey gets the ball. Renee kicks it. And it's stopped.
We had goal kick by the Big Reds.
Well, Ryan Merrill leaves me here for a minute. So, Gert, she heads it, and it goes out of bounds. What? And Julie Steele, it looks like she's getting ready to kick it. Never mind, she's set up for Kaylee Cummins. And Kaylee Cummins kicks it down the field. PHS moving the ball down the field. South gets it back.
Looks like an offsides call on the Patriots. Offsides on the Patriots. Big Reds will kick the ball now.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting game. Mickey is battling. Danielle Fontaine kicks the ball away from her. What do you think is going to be the outcome of this game, Ryan?
Both teams are pretty good this year. The Patriots are coming into the game ranked number 1. I'm not sure about the Big Reds, but they're the only loss for the Patriots. So I think it'll be a real close one there, Kent.
Thanks, Ryan.
Mindy Kelly kicks the ball out of bounds down near the Patriot goal. Sammy Tennant with the throw in. It's headed back to her by Sierra Guard. Tennant with the shot. And I'll be stopped by Callie Johnson, Patriot goalie.
Callie Johnson seemed to have gotten her picture in the paper a few times this year, so she must be pretty good for the South Patriots.
Yeah, she's done a real good job. A couple shutouts that I've been to here recently. Minnie. Mickey Metz with the ball, kicks it down. Kicks it downfield.
Allison Teeter kicks it out of bounds.
A Big Red throw in. Sierra Guard kicks it towards the Big Red's goal.
Someone heads it back.
Jesse Gertis.
Gert's going.
Oh. Shot blocked. That was by number 11, Callie Cummins.
Kaylee Cummins.
Kaylee, I'm sorry about that.
Looks like we got some South football players walking in. Oh, the throw in.
That'll be stopped by Julie Steele, the Big Red goalkeeper. the goalie kick.
Looks like this is going to be a hard-fought game to the very end.
Yeah, both teams are battling pretty good out there, Kent.
They seem to have a lot of energy.
Ooh, ball kicked out of bounds by number 14, Samantha Tennant.
Renee's getting ready to throw it in.
Throw into Allison Teeter. A little over her head. She finally gets it back. Can't see from down here, so I'm going to have to do all the announcing for him. It's a little out of his view.
And
Teeter kicks it to Mickey Metz. Gets,
Mickey tackles
fighting
her
for the ball. Mickey Metz with the shot. Stopped by Julie Steele, the Big Red goalkeeper there. Big Red's attempting to move the ball up the field. Kicked out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a Big Red throw in.
Allison Teeter gets the ball. She passes it to Sierra Guard.
Kicks it downfield.
And Gert. Oh, what the header. Teeter sprints down there. Tabby Ball has the ball. And it's blocked by number 2, Mallory Morrison.
Throw in for the Big Reds. Taking control by the Patriots. That looks like Mindy Kelly with the header there.
Molly Meriday heads that ball, and
Got a
South now gets the ball.
looks like a penalty on the Big Reds.
Not sure what that penalty
Lisa
is.
Tackett boots the ball down towards the goal. Gert with the header.
Oh.
Back to Teeter.
Allison Teeter has it. Mickey's got it. She kicks it. And it's stopped by PHS. PHS moving the ball down the field. Oh, it's kicked out of bounds by Renee Zell. My bad.
Doing a good job there, Kent. I hear you. That's my first time, mine and Kent's first time with the play-by-play. It's kind of interesting, kind of fun being up here, especially during the South Big Reds competition.
What better competition to be doing the play-by-play?
Ooh. Ball stolen by number 16 for the Patriots. That's Michelle Molinari. She looks to be back from her back injury, Kent.
Yes, she is.
West Virginia's player, the state player last year.
Yeah, she was All-American, actually.
As a sophomore, their Patriots are glad to have her back on the team. She's a big help to them. They won a lot of big games without her, but it's definitely a plus to get her back out there.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive being All-American as a sophomore.
That's pretty impressive being an All-American, junior, senior, anytime.
Yep.
Big Red throw in.
Yep. And there's a flag, a yellow flag. That's a penalty. The ball's blocked.
Ball out of bounds. Be Big Red throw in. Make that a Patriot throw in. Ball to Sierra Guard there.
Bear with us here. We're not real good on the soccer terminology yet. We're still learning.
Big Red's cleared out of the big. Ooh. Sierra Guard with the big still there shot. That's a
shot.
Stopped by Julie Steele.
That shot was by Jesse Gertis. And the ball's going.
Patriots doing a pretty good job keeping it down.
Allison Teeter sprinting. Megan Woolard keeps the ball away from her.
Out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Patriot throw in. Michelle Molnar, off the head of number 10 for the Big Reds, Michelle Lindauer.
Kelly Johnson with the stop. Kelly Johnson getting ready to kick it downfield.
Big Reds kick it back. Lisa Tackett with the ball right now.
Telling you, I feel Kelly Johnson's probably one of the best goalies in the state.
She's very athletic. She does a good job at it.
There's Michelle Molinari with the stop. Molly Meriday.
Big Reds threatening. Oh,
That was close.
goal by Tabby Ball, but I think it's going to be offsides on the Big Reds. No goal.
That was very close.
That was very close.
Thought we had a goal there for a second.
For those of you who aren't sure what an offsides is in soccer, it's when the ball's kicked and an offensive player is behind the rest of the defensive players before the ball's kicked. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's about the only thing I really know about soccer, Kent. What about you?
Well, I know that when you put that ball in that net, that's a goal.
That's a goal.
I know if you tackle people, it's a penalty.
Yeah, that it is.
And that out of bounds, I don't really know too much.
Big Reds is doing a pretty good job of controlling the ball down in Patriots into the field this past couple minutes.
This could be South's opportunity to get that ball moving back down their way.
Brittany Clark kicks the ball out of bounds, be a Patriot throw in. Big Reds kick it back down their side of the field.
Allison Teeter's moving pretty quick down there. She's one of South's speedsters.
That girl is Supergirl, Ken. I'm not gonna lie to you. She runs all over the place.
She's very fast. She won the 3,200 in track, and she also placed third in the 800 and the 1,600. So she's definitely got the speed.
Very talented athlete for the Patriots.
Patriots have a lot of talented athletes, and so does PHS.
PHS, they have Tabby Ball's probably one of their good leader out there. Probably one of their better players on the team. She's an all-around athlete, isn't she?
Yes, she
Plays
is.
basketball, soccer.
Yep. She can do it all.
Mindy Kelly trying to control the ball from a Big Red defender, number 10, Michelle Lindauer. Kicks it down back towards the middle of the field, out of bounds. Be Megan Woolard with the throw-in, number 2 here for the for the Big Reds. Headed out of bounds by Kelly. Another big Red throw-in. Patriots clear the ball back down to the Big Red end. That's kicked out of bounds by number 11 for the Big Reds, Kaylee Cummins. Be a throw-in for the Patriots from Sierra Guard down to Allison Teeter, but it's headed out by Megan Woolard. Guard with the throw-in once again for the Patriots. Gertis with the ball. Clears it towards the goal. Back out to Renee Zell. Shot wide left. About 7 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first period. We're scoreless at Erickson All Sports Facility with the second meeting between the Big Reds and the Patriots this year.
I hate you.
Number 11 there, Kaylee Cummins with the kick from the goal. Teeter controls the ball for the Patriots. Back out to Sierra Guard. And that ball is going to be kicked out of bounds by the Big Reds. And Sierra Guard with the throw-in once again. Lisa Tackett with the defensive stop there with the kick back towards the goal.
And Jesse Gertis was coming in pretty fast.
Julie Steele happened to beat her to it. The Big Red goalkeeper. And that small
Allison
Teeter with the shot.
Oh,
Ooh.
She got tripped up.
Tripped up on the ball.
Oh, she almost got it in there.
Zell with the little floater there, stopped by the Patriot goalkeeper. Be a goal kick.
PHS.
Excuse me, PHS. You have to keep me straight, Kent.
I will.
That looks like Tabby Ball out there for the Big Reds and Mickey Metz for the Patriots battling for the ball. Ball controlled right now by Sammy Tennant. Out of bounds by Renee Zell. Be a throw in for the Big Reds. Headed by Mindy Kelly. Out to Sierra guard. Good defensive play by Danielle Fontaine there for the Big Reds. And number 17 kicks it down towards the goal. Stopped by a Patriot player. Number 2, that's
Allison Teeter's chasing him. She almost got that ball back. There's 2 of them. Here goes number 20, Lindsay Devon.
both teams are having a tough time keeping it on the opponents into the field. Both teams are playing great defense, keeping the ball cleared pretty well.
It's going to be a very hard-fought match today, and I can already tell.
Jesse Gertis, number 10, there with the ball, looking down the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds. Big Red throw-in. Another Big Red throw-in. Lisa Tackett kicks the ball back downfield to Jesse Gertis. Just looking for an open player. Outrunning the defense there. Looks for Zell, but it come up a little short. Mindy Kelly clears the ball back down for the Patriots. Sierra guard over top towards the goal. Oh. That shot.
Jesse Gertis' shot is just high and left. Goal kick for the Big Red. Got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Number 11 for the Big Reds, Kaylee Cummins with the kick from the goal, and it's going to be out of bounds. Patriot throw in by number 4, Sierra guard, looking for Nazell over the top.
Is Ashley Webb still hurt?
Yeah, I think she sprained her ankle pretty bad a couple games ago.
She's been out along with Michelle Molinari, and they're still able to put the teams away by a large margin.
If I'm not mistaken, Ashley's a defender for the Patriots.
I heard she's one of their strong defenders on that team.
Yeah, the Patriots have a lot of depth this year. When you have 2 starters out due to injury and you can still come in and stay number 1 ranked in the state,
And
says a lot for your people coming off the bench.
Especially when it comes to the large margins they're beating teams by. I mean, they beat defending state champion Sissonville, whom they played last year in the state championship, 3-0 without the likes of Michelle Molinari or Ashley Webb.
That was helped out by Jesse Gertis with the hat trick that game. Had all 3 goals for the Patriots. She's another very good aspect to the Patriot team.
Whenever you look on that Patriot roster, there's not really anyone you can see that's a weakness on their team. They all have very strong points.
Haven't really been keeping up with the Big Red soccer much this year, but what I understand from a lot of the talk around the town is they're doing very well this year. I think they might be top 5 in the state right now.
I know they're at least in the top 10. They're really good. They're a very good PHS team.
Both very good teams out here, you know, fighting for that all-important rivalry victory. That ball looked like it was kicked by Lisa Tackett, wide left. And Julie Steele, the PHS goalkeeper, goes after the ball, be a goal kick. That was a goal kick by number 11, Kaylee Cummins, headed by Teeter back the other way. Renee Zell with the ball, crossed. Oh, almost a Patriot goal there. Just missed a little bit. It looks like number 20 for the Patriots, Lindsey Devon. I can't really make it out from here. But it'll be a big red throw in. That was out of bounds on the Big Reds. Looks like Sierra Guard with the throw in, number 4 for the Patriots. Renee Zell with the floater, caught by the Big Red goalkeeper. And that'll do it for the end of the first period. Score
0-0. We'll be back here in a few minutes. We're going to go to commercial for right now. Well, we're back. We're back after some first quarter action to Parkersburg South Patriots and Parkersburg Big Reds. Score is still 0-0.
That was a pretty hard-fought first period for both teams. Neither team able to produce any points. And Patriots will control the ball at the start of the second quarter. Back to Lisa Tackett. Moves the ball upfield to Jesse Gertis, which heads it. Number 11, Kaylee Cummins, kicks it out for the Big Reds. Ball was kicked out of bounds by Michelle Monard, be a Big Red throw in.
Molly Meriday with the stop. She kicks it down towards the goal. There's a shot and missed by Tabby Ball, number 23.
Tabby Ball shot sailed high. Goal kick for Callie Johnson.
Callie Johnson there at the goal kick for the Patriots. Jesse Gertis controlling the ball, makes a good move there on the defender. Pass up to Allison Teeter, a little off to the right now. Looked like Morgan Brown there for the Big Reds, fighting with Teeter over the ball there.
South throw in.
Looks like Mickey Metz there on the throw in for the Patriots.
This field's actually held up in pretty good condition so far. With all the soccer games and football games have been played on here.
Yeah, it does look pretty good, Kent. And especially after it's rained. Been fortunate enough that it hasn't rained during any home football games or really any soccer games to tear up the field. Nazell passes the ball to Mickey Metz, over to Sierra Guard.
Jesse
To the middle
Gertis.
with Gertis. Looks like it might have been offsides on Jesse Gertis for the Patriots. Looks like number 11, Kaylee Cummins, will be kicking the ball for the Big Reds. Ball kicked back down towards the Big Red goal. Chased down by Allison Teeter with the steal. Shot on goal for Teeter. Ooh.
Allison Teeter almost got it.
That was a great save there by the Big Reds goalie, Julie Steele.
I'm telling you, Allison Speed's going to have a lot to do with this game. She's all over this field. No matter where that ball is, she still seems to be right behind it.
Yeah, you can always count on her to be around there, but that was a very athletic goal save right there by Julie Steele for the Big Reds. She really showed her vertical there, went up after that ball, saved a goal for him. That looks like Teeter over there in the far corner, battling for the ball with the Big Reds. She clears it back out. Big Reds clear the ball down the field.
Tabby Ball,
Tabby
she's
Ball.
moving the ball down the field as she goes.
Ooh, what a move there by Tabby Ball. She got tripped up there after she kicked the ball, number 11.
Lisa Tackett.
That's Sierra Guard there, clears it back out to
Jesse
Gertis.
Passes to nope, that's a pass to
Number 14, it looks like there, Kent. Bethany
Bethany
Harbor.
Harbor.
That was Zell down to the corner for Teeter. Both fall over. Looks like it might be a penalty there on Teeter. Looks like she might have shoved her in the back. It's going to be a free kick for the Big Reds, number 11, Kaylee Cummins. Tell you what, I don't see how soccer players can stand to head that ball game long. You'd think it'd give you a concussion, but they tell you it doesn't hurt. After taking a beating in a football game after a while, you know, you think it'd be about the same thing. Randa Richards for the Big Reds going after the ball, and Richards once again is with the ball, passes it back to Clark, which clears it downfield, stopped by Lisa Tackett. Number 15, Morgan Brown, downfield to 17 for the Big Reds. That's Jenna Hatmaker. Tabby ball, she got tripped up there at the last second.
And
Zell clears the ball back downfield.
number 2, Mallory Morrison, gets rid of that ball, takes down of the feet of PHS offensive players.
Callie Johnson there with the Patriot goal kick.
Allison Teeter bumps the ball. Molly Meriday kicked it away from her. Megan Wooler kicked it back. And
Mickey Metz floater up the middle to Teeter, heads it over to Renee Zell. Tell you what, Kent, you got to give these girls a lot of credit out here playing in this cool weather tonight. I mean, it's hard for anybody to go out there and play. It's starting to get cool down, fall's rolling around. Takes a lot of energy to run around like that when the cold air's blowing on you.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I had trouble just at the game last Friday, and it wasn't as cold as that, and we had a lot more on than those girls do. Girls are tough for being out here in this weather.
Half of them aren't even wearing anything other than just their shorts and their T-shirts.
We got one girl out there, Molly Meriday. She's wearing a toboggan, though. Keep her head warm.
I'll tell you what, when it's cold, I won't hesitate to throw on a long-sleeve shirt and some pants. Big Reds moving the ball down the field, cleared out by Lisa Tackett for the Patriots. Number 5, Molly Meriday.
Yep, Molly Meriday.
All right, just want to make sure I pronounce that correctly. Yeah, she is wearing that big red toboggan out there. Can't miss it.
I know old Molly. She's a pretty nice person. Oh, there's the All-American. Showed some pretty fancy footwork.
Molinari with the throw in. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds on number 2, Megan Woolard for the Big Reds. Teeter with the throw in. I'll make that Sierra Guard, number 4. Looking for Zell down in the left corner here. It's cleared out by the Big Reds. Teeter with the ball. Back to guard. It's wide left on the kick there to pass to Renee Zell.
Here's the goal kick
By Kaylee Cummins. That's the first time I've ever seen usually the goalie will take the kick when it's down behind the goal, but Big Reds have one of the other players take that for them. Never seen that before.
Teeter speeds past 3 defenders. And
Mickey Metz makes contact there with number 5.
Molly Meriday.
Number 14 for the Big Reds, Sam Tennant, driving down the field. The ball's kicked out of bounds by the Patriots.
That was a pretty good job by Sam Tennant. Did exactly what she needed to. Gave them a little bit of momentum.
Just the starting throw for Big Red.
Jesse Gertis now with the ball for Patriots. Passes it up to like Lisa Tackett. Can't make it out from here who that is though.
There's 10 minutes and about 15 seconds left in the second quarter.
Teeter with the header. Then Kaylee Cummins back with the other header the other way. Now looks like Meriday with the kick.
Looks like that one kind of hit off Minnie's face. I'm telling you, you got to be tough to take one of those balls anywhere above your neck.
Well, one of those girls take shots to the stomach, to the legs and shins. You got to be tough to play soccer out there. Sometimes I think it's more of a contact sport than football sometimes.
Look at that girl's on the ground. They don't hesitate, that's for sure.
Tell you what, it's kind of hard to do a play-by-play for soccer. You constantly got something going on. In football and other stuff, you just have to have plays. Just every time you can say something. Soccer, you just got to keep going with it. A little shout out over there to the Patriot cheerleaders out here cheering on the Patriots. Got some good cheerleaders this year, Kent.
Yep. These girls, I'll tell you, I think they have a pretty good shot in winning state in their cheerleading competitions.
They definitely have some athletes out there this year, and I got to give a little shout out to the Patriot, old Micah.
Yeah, Micah Malocha, it's kind of funny that he's our Patriot, since he's the Indian.
Good guy. Ooh, Sierra guard there. Number 7 for the Big Reds, Danielle Fontaine. Both hit the dirt on that one. Tell you what, sports wouldn't be half as fun as they were without a mascot. The Big Reds got the Indian there. Patriots with the Patriot.
And we have an Indian. I mean, he is an Indian. Plus, he's our very own Patriot.
They really help get the crowd up into it. Crowd's a big effect in a lot of sporting events. If you got a good crowd following you, it gives you that extra momentum when you might need it late in a game or something. When you need a goal or you need a touchdown or score running baseball or anything.
Kind of makes you get like your rally caps on. Rally back to get that victory.
Yep.
There's a lot of heading going around right now, and
neither team's really had much control of the ball this last couple 3 or 4 minutes. Just back and forth about midfield. Mindy Kelly kicks the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Big Red throw in. They're threatening here a little bit, Kent. Late here in the second period, about 7 minutes, 10 seconds left. Throw in by number 4. That's Brittany Clark for the Big Reds.
It's a very hard-fought battle.
Number 2 for the Patriots, that's Mallory Morrison. Kicks the ball back down to midfield. Ball cleared out by Morrison.
Look at Teeter, she's getting down there. And Julie Steele, the goalie, stops the ball and as she proceeds to kick it downfield.
Ken, both teams are showing a lot of enthusiasm out there. It's cold and everything, and big rival, South PHS. Every year it's like that. You always seem to give a little bit more during that big rival game. Tackett kicks the ball upfield. Gertis with the shot. Oh. Good save there by Julie Steele for the Big Reds.
Just imagine what it'd be like if we combine those two teams. They'd be unstoppable.
Oh, if South PHS was together again, there wouldn't be a town or school in the state that can compete with them. You have so good of athletes on both teams. It'd be a dogfight to win a position in any sport you played: basketball, swimming, anything, soccer, tennis. It's just,
you name it, it'd be tough to get it.
Big Reds, they are pretty dominant in the state for swim team. South had their first swim team last year. Wasn't much of a swimmer. I was just one of those people that always used to sink when I'd swim. Ooh. Nazell kicks that one off. Number 15 for the Big Reds. It's Morgan Brown out of bounds. Minnie Kelly there with the throw in.
Sierra Guard is leaving the game, and Mickey Metz is coming in. Molly Meriday leaves the game too, and number 19, Miranda Richards, I think, has entered the game for Molly Meriday.
Corey McAllister, it's the first time she's been in tonight, Kent. Number 5 there. Looks like she's making her first entrance for the Patriots tonight.
It's amazing to be able to just rotate that many people in
and not have to worry about anything. Both teams have great depth on there.
Tanya, you can already tell it's going to be a hard-fought game to the very end.
Jenna Hatmaker moves the ball down the field for the Big Reds, but intercepted by Michelle Molinari.
Michelle Molinari's got some very exceptional speed, too.
And Morrison kicks the ball downfield. Looks to be stopped by number 19. That looks like Miranda Richards for the Big Reds. Out of bounds, though. Patriot throw-in.
There's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Been a very fought opening half here for both teams. Haven't really had much control of the ball. Is kind of back and forth dogfight.
If one team does get control, the other team managed to get the ball back, and they can gain control also. And it's going to be a hard-fought battle at the very end. I can see it right now. Patriots are putting up great effort against this defending team that happened to beat them the previous game they played each other.
That was over at Stadium Field, wasn't it, Kent?
Yes, it was.
I think the Big Reds outdone the...
Oh, it looks like they got the ball going down the field. Michelle Molinari gets the ball
with
away.
The defensive stop as the Big Reds threaten. Out to Zell, back out to Molinari. Moving the ball back down the field for the Patriots. Up to number 5. That's McAllister. Down to number 20. That's Lindsey Devon for the Patriots. Teeter fighting for the ball now. As I was saying, the Big Reds, they were able to outdo the Patriots over at Stadium Field 4-1 at the last meet. Patriots out to looking for revenge, but the Big Reds are hoping to go 2 up this year in the series. Big Reds with a kick from sideline. Number 20, that looks like Devon that was out there.
Yes, it was. It was Devon.
Tell you what, you learn a lot of names real quick when you're up here. I didn't know half the girls' names on either team. Now I can pretty much tell you who they are without looking down at the roster.
Sierra Guard enters the game again.
Number 11, that looks like Cummins, bringing the ball up for the Big
Tabby
Reds.
Ball moves the ball down the field.
Tabby Ball, haven't seen a lot of action from her. I think she's one of the Big Red captains. She hasn't had a lot of, she hasn't been touching the ball too much today. She's a big aspect for this Big Red team.
Patriots are doing a good job keeping the ball away from her.
Teeter up to Devon. Ooh. Devon slipped. Looked like she missed the ball, or kicked it out of bounds, actually.
As the Second quarter's starting to wind down. Still 0-0, and we're here with the ball's called out of bounds. Sorry, guys. I'm still pretty slow at this.
Yeah, we're still learning. Oh,
that was a very nice shot.
That just about went in, hit the ground, or bounced up, hit the top of the post. That was a good stop there by Julie Steele.
That was a good shot by Sierra Guard.
Oh, that it was.
That was an excellent shot.
That was just one of those ones where you get unlucky, just like in basketball. Three-pointer at the buzzer, rims out. Coming down on 20 seconds left here in the first half of play.
There's Mindy Kelly.
That's number 17.
Lisa Tackett drops back.
Hatmaker up to Tabby Ball. Oh, shot wide left from Tabby Ball for the Big Reds, and about 5 seconds left. That looks like it's going to do it for the first half. That'll do it as Johnson kicks the ball out. We go into halftime. South 0, Big Red 0.
It's a very hard-fought battle in that first half, and now I think we're going to go to commercial for a little while.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of the Big Red South soccer game. Girls, have somebody new with me for the rest of the game. Kenny Edge.
How you doing, Ryan?
Doing pretty good. Been a pretty hard-fought game through the first half. Neither team really had much control of the ball for a long period of time. Just went back and forth.
Good goalie dueling right now, you know?
Big Red's goalie, Julie Steele's had some great saves. Callie Johnson, I think she's only had to save one or two. But Steele's, she had two real good saves there the first half of play.
Big Red set to kick off. Pretty good turnout tonight.
Yeah, actually, this is one of the bigger crowds you'll see for a soccer game. You know, a lot of people don't go out and support soccer and the other small sports, but you know, you have a lot of fun. You learn a lot of stuff. I didn't know anything about soccer until this year. You have a lot of fun coming out, supporting your team. You know, just need more fans out there.
Be great.
So all you Big Red, Patriot, Jackets, or Crusader fans, whoever, wherever you're from, go out and support your teams. Show them that you're there for them. As the second half starts off, Tabby Ball with the ball. She kicks it, stopped by
Mindy Kelly.
That was actually Michelle Molinari, and that's Callie Johnson, Patriot goalkeeper, kicks the ball down the field. Jesse Gertis with the ball. Number 19, that's Richards, passes it back to number 2. That's Megan Woolard for the Big Reds. And looks like Woolard might have kicked that one out of bounds. Zell with the throw in for the Patriots. You know you're allowed to commentate, don't you, Kenny?
Trina Zell, sit off your butt.
Zell down there fighting for the ball in the corner.
Good battle right there.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a
Patriot ball.
that was thrown into Gertis. Metz looking to head the ball. Misses it, though, and
Shot by
looks like number 14 for the Patriots. That's Bethany
Arbor. Shell Molinari kicks the ball down the field in Big Red territory.
Teeter gets away in the ball. Tell you what, this girl's go through a lot of abuse. I'm sure they're bruised from head to toe, and that shot goes to Steele for the Big Reds. It'll be a goal kick. Goalie kick.
She kicks it.
Tell you what, they can really boot the ball down the field, those goalies can.
Yeah.
That's number
Melanie
2. Morrison kicks the ball downfield.
Zell kicks it.
That's intercepted there by number 4 for the Big Reds. That's Clark. Brittany Clark.
Lisa Tackett.
Ooh, Lisa Tackett for the slide. Tabby Ball going up against Morrison. Ooh. Not sure what the call was there, but it's on the Big Reds. It's going to be a Patriot ball.
Looks like Lisa Tackett's kicking. Kicks the ball downfield and out of bounds. Big Red throw in.
I think when the first team finally gets their goal, Kenny, that's going to be a big momentum changer. And to be honest with you, the way the both teams are playing, one goal could possibly be the only one of the game.
Great defensive game going on right now.
Richards there. Back. Gertis with the ball now. Good move there. Looking for Teeter down the side, but that's
Too far.
looks like he's chased out by
Hard for
Richards.
softball. Bethany Arbor throws in.
To guard.
Sierra guard.
She kicks the ball to the middle. Oh, Teeter battling for the ball. Number 5, that looks like Meriday. And number 10 for the Big Reds kicks the ball out of bounds. That's Michelle Lindauer.
Zelda throws the ball for the Patriots. There's to Gertis.
She Gertis with the ball, making a move on the Big Reds.
Gertis
Looking
passes to
for Mickey Metz. Shot. Ooh,
Kicked out by the Big Reds.
kicked out, but looks like by 19 Richards. That's Miranda Richards for the Big Reds. That's a good defensive play there by her.
I think we have a corner kick right here.
Corner kick for the Patriots.
Zell kicking. Ball's up.
Corner kick for foul.
Ooh,
Headbutt out of bounds by
take number
Big Reds.
7, Danielle Fontaine. That was a good defensive play by her, but Zell's back in the corner for another kick.
Tabby Ball and Lisa Tackett back.
Zell with the kick. Oh, Sierra guard kicks one through the uprights.
Renee Zells at the corner kick and kick just high by Sierra Guard. Goal kick. for
Goalie
the
kick by the Big Reds here.
Now, if only the uprights were good for half a point or something. Have a couple of those tonight.
Yeah.
Looks like number 11. That's Kaylee Cummins. Kicks the ball for the Big Reds. Molinari and number 17 for the Big Reds. That's Jenna Hatmaker battling for the ball.
Allison.
Downfield to Sierra guard, number 4, just kicks it out of bounds. Big Reds have a throw in.
Big Red throw in.
Take a stop by Morrison, number 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Ball control by Michelle Molinari. Battling for it right now.
Johnson coming up for the save. Ooh,
Nice save there. Goal kick.
tell you what, some of those goalies, I've seen them get kicked pretty hard for in the shins and the stomach when they go up to slide in to make the save like that. Tough position to play.
Sierra guard controls the ball for Patriots passes.
Morrison with the kick downfield. To Gertis with a nice header over the defender. Looks like no. Thought that one was going to be out of bounds,
Good
but
play.
number 4 for the Big Reds, Clark, manages to keep it in. Big Red throw
Clark
in.
throws it in for the Big Reds. There's the Tabby Ball.
Tabby ball working down.
Tabby gets
Oh,
shoved down. Police attack gets fly.
Tackett with the forearm. And that's going to be looks like a free kick for the Big Reds.
Side kick. Something.
It's not a penalty kick, I know that. That's when they're right in front of the goal. That looks like it's going to be high just over the goalie by Tabby Ball there. That was a good attempt by her.
She's a really good soccer player, Tabby. She's a great athlete.
She's an all-around athlete. Me and Kent was talking about her earlier. She hadn't had much action tonight, and she's I think she's one of the captains, and she's a good leader for the Big Reds out there. And I got an update on Ashley Webb. She's one of the South players that we talked about that was injured earlier. She's going to be back, I think, next Thursday in her first game back. She's one of the starters that was out due to an ankle injury.
Bethany Arbor kicks the ball for the Patriots.
Battling with it with Cummins, and she
Oh,
kicks over Gertis with the ball. Oh, shot wide,
just wide by
right.
Jesse Gertis.
Bethany Harmon's shot passed up.
Looks a little disappointed in that shot, but great teamwork there by the Patriots.
Goal kick for the
Moving the ball really well right now. Playing great defense too.
It's just like football, and not every pass is a completion or touchdown. And baseball, not every hit's a home run. Just got to throw those aside and keep going. That's guard with the high floater.
Head
Jump.
bunted towards the goal of the Big Reds. Allison Teeter attempted there, saved by the goalie.
Julie Steele.
She's
She'll-
having a heck of a game. She's real good right now.
Well, she's had some great saves on tonight. If one for her, right now the Patriots could be up 2-3-0 right now.
Big Reds haven't had many shots to goal right now.
Goal for the Big Reds.
Head bunted by Danielle Fontaine. Out of bounds, Patriot throw in. Sierra Guard throws in. Allison Teeter battling for the ball.
Looks like with Richards, number 19.
Out of bounds, Patriot throw in.
It's by Sierra Guard, number
Sierra
4.
throws it into
She's
Teeter.
only a junior. She's a good aspect of this team. So is Allison Teeter.
That's
Gertis, one of the seniors for the Patriots.
Zell.
Zell, she's
Zell with the shot saved
by Steele.
by Steele. Great save there.
Saved by the Big Red goalie.
Zell, she's just a junior, isn't she?
Yes, she's
Kenny?
senior.
That's what I thought.
Great leg on. She kicks real hard.
After their last year's state runner-up performance, the Patriots, they got a lot of talent this year, and they also got a lot of great juniors on their team. So they're looking to be good for the next couple years. Is that Zell?
Yeah, Zell
Got tripped up. Looks like a big red down.
runs over the defender. This is turning into a football game.
That's Mindy Kelly, it looks like, number 7 with the ball. Out of bounds.
Patriot throw in. Throws in Jesse Gertis. Ooh, out of bounds. Patriot throw in. Looks like a goal kick.
Coming down just under 10 minutes left here in the third period. We're still scoreless at Erickson All Sports facility here between the Lady Patriots and the Lady Big Reds.
Head butted by Sierra Guard.
Mickey
Mickey
Metz
Metz
with
with
the
the
kick,
kick.
and
Ooh.
Steele with the knee save right there. She's been busy tonight.
Yes, she has. Still with the goal kick.
The Patriot goalkeeper Johnson hadn't been too busy tonight, but
Could change. Head
Steele
butted by Lisa Tackett. Michelle Molinari kicks the ball back in the Patriot
Teeter.
territory. Teeter sets up to
Oh.
Gertis.
Good pass to Gertis.
Whistle blown.
Looked like it might have been a handball.
Looks like there's going to be a penalty kick here. Patriot penalty kick. I think it's going to be taken by Gertis.
No, actually, it's not a penalty kick. It's just, I don't think. It's some kind of penalty kick, but it's
They
not.
have their whole team in the goal.
I don't know what this is, Kenny. That's one thing I'm not sure on. Penalty kick, there isn't any defenders there but the goalie.
I mean,
So this just
there's
must
at
be a
least
free kick.
10 people in the goal, so.
If the Patriots come out and make this, it could be a big momentum changer for the game.
Lisa Tack with the kick.
Oh,
Oh, blocked by
good
the
block
Big
by
Reds.
the Big Reds. Tell you what, that's what they're all about. Get those exciting moments.
Makes sport interesting.
It's no fun watching a blowout.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes in soccer you get 5-0 victories, pretty good blowout. Baseball, basketball, anything with a blowout's just not really that much fun. I like to play in the interesting football games. It's no fun beating a team and
Not really had any yet. A tough game coming up this Friday against New Lexington.
hoping to go up there. Going to play a pretty good Ohio team. Hoping to come out on top, though.
Head butted.
Last Friday, Big Red Patriot football game. Both hard-fought game. Wish best of luck to both teams the rest of the year. I'd like to see them both make the playoffs. Myself being a part of the Patriot team, I want to make playoffs. I'd like to see the Big Reds make it. Both Parkersburg teams in the playoffs.
Be great for us to meet
And
in the playoffs.
actually, all 4 teams from Parkersburg will be in the playoffs, my prediction. And all teams will make it to the second round, if not farther. So this year for Wood County has been an excellent year for sports, football, soccer so far.
Kick by Tabby Ball
Patriot
scores a goal.
Tabby Ball for the Big Reds. What a shot by number 23.
There was no chance of saving that one.
That
Great
was
shot.
a bullet by Tabby Ball, number 23 for the Big Reds. Well, she hadn't had much action.
When
But
she
she-
gets it, she does. She gets it done. She does what she needs to.
That was a great shot there by
That was a
number
rifle.
23. That was a great shot. Big momentum changer here with about a little under 7 minutes left in the third period, but there's a lot of time left for both teams to come back.
They get back to Michelle Molinari. Dribbles up.
Stopped by number 7 for Big Reds. That's Fontaine.
Out of
Balls.
bounds. Big Reds throw in. Megan Wooler to throw in. Zell head bunt.
Looked like Morrison there with the kick back down the field.
Sierra
Sierra
Guard kicked on
Guard.
the field. Out of bounds. Big
Out of
Red throw in.
bounds.
Wonder if they really have plays they run or they just kick the ball and run to the goal.
The thing is about soccer is you don't know where defenders are going to be, so I'm sure they have plays designed, but it'd be hard to, like in football, you know what a defense, a team runs, and you can adjust to it. In soccer, I guess you just got to hope for the best. Teeter with the headbutt to Gertis, taking control of it, fighting, battling for it with the Big Reds, and Zell with the floater. Ooh, number 4. That's Brittany Clark for the Big Reds, has a nice header to clear it out.
Tabby Ball.
Tabby Ball kicks it downfield to number 10. That's a Michelle Lindauer.
She kicks it off mark. Out of bounds. Patriot goal kick.
Callie Johnson, the Patriot goalie, set for the goal kick.
Kicks the ball.
Zell tried to go with the header.
Missed.
Number 14 for the Big Reds controlled it. That's Sam Tennant.
Mindy Kelly with the kick. Downfield to Big Red territory. Jesse Gertis controls the ball.
Back to Zell, which floats it down to
Teeter.
Teeter with the header to keep it from going out of bounds. That's number 5. That's Molly.
Kaylee Cummins limping a little
Marday.
bit. Tabby Ball.
Fighting with Patriots number 20. That's Lindsay Devon for the ball, but that's
Michelle Molinari kicks the ball downfield to save by Big Reds. Mindy Kelly kicks it down. Oh, blocked by.
that looked like a
Number 10.
face, right in the face,
Sure.
wasn't it? Or was that the shoulder?
I'm not sure. Probably hurt no matter where it was.
Tell you what, the girls and boys, both soccer teams, they have to take a beating out there. A good defensive play there by Molinari.
Kick-
Zell with the ball.
Zell.
Intercepted by number 4 for the Big Reds. That's Brittany Clark.
Kicked out of bounds by
That's
Mallory Morrison.
Standing ball for the break.
Big Red's controlling it. Number 17, that looks like Jenna Hatmaker out there. Good defensive play there by Morrison, it looks like, to clear the ball. Out of bounds will be a throw in by 23, Tabby Ball for the Big Reds.
Controlled by number 5, Molly.
Ooh, Molinari with the header.
Number 80.
Number 15 for the Big Reds there, Morgan Brown. Kicks ball down to the corner, but eventually goes out. Be a Big Red corner kick, looks like by Tabby Ball, number 23.
Tabby Ball will be taking the corner kick.
Here comes the corner kick from the Big Reds.
Kicks up.
Oh, shot by number 4. It's
Brittany Clark, little off mark to the left.
This is left. Tabby Ball.
Had an open net there, too.
Johnson will take the goal kick for the Patriots.
could have been a big momentum changer there for the Big Reds. Callie Johnson, Patriot goalkeeper, kicks the ball, goes out of bounds. Be a Big Red throw-in.
Big Red set there. I think that's Megan Willard throwing it in. Sierra Garf for the Patriots intercepts that.
Out of bounds. Be
Big
another
Red throw in. Not real sure.
Kind of missed that play there, Kenny.
Not real sure what that was.
All I heard was the crowd go wild. I was trying to put my jacket on there. It's starting to get a little cold up here in the booth.
Some kind of kick again. They're doing this team around the goal stuff again.
Looks like a tabby ball for the Big Reds. Getting ready for the kick.
Flipped.
Callie
Saved by
Johnson.
Saved by Callie Johnson.
What a save there. She had it, lost it, and jumped back on it real quick before a Big Red was able to gain control of it.
Kick down to Allison Teeter.
Nice
11
header
clears
by
the ball
Allison.
for Big Reds.
Number 4, that's Clark. Up the ball, that was a little off, and Molinari kicks it out of bounds. For the Patriots, be another Big Red throw-in.
Big Red's controlling the ball real well right now.
We're inside about 30 seconds left here in the third period.
Tabby
Ooh.
Ball kicks it right off the
I'll
back.
tell you what, that girl has a cannon underneath that leg there, doesn't she?
Tabby Ball to third again. 12 seconds left. Tabby Ball controlling the ball. Kicks it. Ooh.
Ooh, good
Out of
save
bounds
there by
by
number 2. That looks like
Mallory Morrison again. That'd be the end of your third period. We'll return to you in about 60 seconds. Your score: PHS 1, Parkersburg South nothing. And we're back here at your Big Red Parkersburg South girls soccer match where the Big Reds lead 1-0, and it's been a really hard-fought game. Tabby Ball scored the only goal for the Big Reds, only goal of the game. Pretty good game so far, pretty much a goalie battle. Parkersburg South set the kick off. Looks like Jessie Gertis, and can't really tell who the other girl is.
looks like Molinari, but I can't really tell.
That's Allison Teeter.
Allison Teeter, excuse me on that one.
Ooh, look at that hit off
Boy,
her
that was
hand.
Clark.
Yeah, handball on Clark.
Patriots will have a free kick after a handball. Sierra Guard
Sierra
will be
Guard.
taking it from the 30-yard line.
Big quarter right here. Period. I don't know what they're called in soccer. Oh! Great. Oh.
Ooh.
Little confusion at goal. PHS goalie lost it, and South just wasn't able to capitalize on it. They kicked the ball around a little bit, and there's a wide open goal for a couple seconds. And
Teeter looked like she took one to the hand, kick there. She's holding
Yeah.
her hand there for a second.
PHS just fell on it, so PHS kicking off.
Looks like Cummins with the kick. Guard with the ball.
Sierra Guard dribbles down, passes. Ooh.
Number
Intercepted.
14 for the Patriots. That's Bethany Harbor.
Lisa Tackett clears the ball. Controlled by Mickey Metz. Kick to Harbor. Passes to. Goes through Allison Teeter's legs and cleared by number 11.
Up to Tabby Ball, which kicks it out of bounds.
Patriot ball.
Sierra Guard throw into
Big Red throw in.
Big Red throw in.
Looks like Megan Willard's going to be taking the throw. She throws it in. A little bumping going on down the field. Getting a little physical now. Even more physical than what it was. Hard to believe.
Big Red throw in. Controlled by South.
Jesse Gertis controls the ball. Kicked out of bounds with Big Reds. Tell you what, everywhere I go, every sport I've been, I see our Parkersburg South cheerleaders.
I mean, Ken was talking about them earlier. They're really good for all the sports out there.
Kay Fluharty's done a really good job with them.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Kay. She does a real good job, and that was a Patriot shot there, a little wide left there.
Lozelle. Goal kick now.
But this is the second year, I think, that I know of. Kay's put in a lot of hard work and effort for those cheerleaders. She does a lot with them. You know, I look for them to do real good this year when they go to compete.
Every time I'm over there at her house, see Brett, she's doing something for him. Not only she's a cheerleading coach, she's athletic
athletic
secretary. Athletic secretary.
for Parkersburg South.
Want any South appeal or anything like that, you can just come in her office and get some. Lisa Tackett.
Fighting for the ball, number 15. Gets it stolen by
Molinari.
Molinari. Showing off some of her ball handling moves, but taken away by number 7. That's Fontaine.
Kick the Tabby ball. Oh, and she
trips.
falls to the ground. Tabby failed to get up in time, or I don't
Looked
quite
like
understand that
maybe
call.
somebody might have. I'm not sure what that call was there, Kenny.
Not either, but the ball's being kicked again. Sierra guard passes to Tackett. Tackett kicks.
Boots the ball down the field.
Megan
Intercepted
Woolard
by
controls it.
Woolard.
Lisa Tackett kicks it. Jesse Gertis passes to Sierra guard.
Oh,
Right off.
right. It looked like that might have been right off the shoulder of the chest right there of number 7, I think. It might have been Fontaine.
Kicked out of bounds.
Number 4 looks like Brittany Clark out there, getting ready for the Big Red throw-in.
Substitution for the Big Reds. They have.
I didn't see who came in there, Kenny.
I can't tell who it is yet.
It's number 12,
Number 10, I think.
10, Shell Windauer. I think she was in the game earlier. She's probably just taking a break here for the first couple minutes of the fourth quarter. Old Tabby Ball with a good move. Kicks that rifle back over to the goal. Cleared out by the Patriots. Big Reds are threatening down in there, though.
Sierra guard clears it. Oh, looks like Mickey Metz just runs over the ball handler. Tabby Ball, another chance to score. And
Tabby
she
Ball
does.
with
Tabby Ball
another
with
goal for the
second
Big
goal
Reds.
for the Big Reds.
Second goal, another rifle right through the goalie into the net.
Tabby Balls, I mean, she's doing great. She is a great athlete. Every time I open the paper, I think I read something about her in soccer. And really good job.
Great aspect for the Big Red team over there. First half, she never really got much action. Second half, she's been all over the place, and she's had 2 big important goals for the Big Reds here as they take a demanding 2-0 lead with just under 15 minutes left to play.
Allison Teeter and Jesse Gertis kick off for the Patriots.
Gertis with the ball back to Teeter.
Back
Passes
to
it.
Gertis. Now it's Molinari. Sierra
Guard
Guard
with
the
the
header.
header. Gertis, the header.
I
Looked
think
like
someone got in trouble for headbutting someone.
Looked like the ref threw his elbow up. Might have been a illegal use of forearm or illegal use of the hand or something.
You have to ask someone who knows soccer. 'Cause I just don't know.
I'm definitely not the person. But I do enjoy being out here and doing the play-by-play for these girls or whoever it might be.
I mean,
I've had a blast out here tonight.
they come support us and what we do, so it's only right we do the same for them. Trina Zell with the kick. Ooh, good save by Steele.
Just had a great game for the Big Reds.
Get ready for the goal kick. She kicks. It's a boot. Lisa Tackett puts her body in front of it.
Out to Gertis.
Gertis showing the moves right now. Kicks to Molinari. Molinari. Real quick feet.
Ooh, Molinari goes down.
She's down hard.
Number 7, looks like Fontaine clears the ball.
Out of bounds, big right there. And Sierra Guard number 4. Allison Teeter fighting for the ball. Out of bounds on Allison Teeter, Big Red. Looks like we have substitution for the Big Reds.
Tabby Ball.
Tabby Ball takes a break. I think that's number 15.
15.
That's Morgan Brown comes in for the Big Reds. Tabby Ball gets applauded really loudly when she exits the field. She deserves it.
She's had a great game tonight. Scored the only 2 goals of the game for the Big Reds.
Not only that, she's playing great defense and the ball comes around her. She's right in someone's face.
Patriots need to try to get something going if they're going to get back into this game.
And a quick goal. It's under 12 minutes and 20 seconds in the game. Big Red throw in. Sierra Guard headbutts it. Allison Teeter. Another header.
Right now, though, it looks like as the Big Reds are keeping more people back, worried about the goal, or worrying about saving a goal rather than trying to get another one right now.
Playing safe right now.
But you can't really blame. You're up by 2. As the fourth quarter starting to narrow down.
Bethany Arbor for the Patriots controls the ball. Cleared by Sierra Guard. Morgan Brown controls the ball. Gertis kicks to Molinari. Molinari dribbles the ball down. Kicks to Zell. Stolen by Megan Woolard.
Zell gets it back, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be
Patriot
throw in by Zell.
To Molinari.
That's Molinari's
Kicked right
shot.
to Steele.
Saved by Steele.
I think they're going to have to work the ball in a little bit closer than that with this goalie. Kicked out of bounds. Big Red throw in. Dude, our Patriot fans are diehard. They're out sporting anything they can, no matter what the weather is. Big Reds have a really good turnout tonight too, especially for as cold as it is.
Looks to be about even over there. Maybe it might be a couple more Patriot fans over there, but Big Red's threatening down near the Patriot goal once again.
That's out of bounds. I think it's going to be a goal kick for Parkersburg South. I'm not sure. Corner kick for the Big Reds.
Corner kick's one of the most dangerous things, though, for the defender. Somebody can just get a head on it before the goalie can get there.
Corner kick by the Big Reds. Ball's up. Kicked into the net. Not a goal in the backside of the net.
Onto the side, Kenny.
Kick by Lisa Tackett. Stole by Tabby Ball.
Tabby
Looks
ball
to be
back
out of
in the
bounds.
game.
Big Red throw in.
When did Tabby come back into the game, Aaron? Just recently?
I think just a second ago.
She's just one of those players that you can't go more than a couple minutes without her on the field. Big impact.
Not only is she a great player, I'm sure she sets a tone for the team. She's playing well, they play well.
And Big Reds are playing well tonight, you know. Ever since it was kind of a so-so game, I mean, just going back and forth. Then after the first goal, Big Reds have kind of had control.
Halftime made some adjustments. All but 30 seconds at most. Big Reds were down in the end zone, talking about things. They didn't get much of a break. Kick to Gertis. Gertis dribbles the ball. Ooh. Kick to Tabby Ball. Lisa Tackett playing deep. Ooh.
Tabby Ball with a good move on offense there. Kicks it down to number 14 for the Big Reds. That's
Morgan Brown.
Samantha Tennant. And Callie Johnson with an extended save there. Almost another goal for the Big Reds.
Saved by Callie Johnson. Third out.
Great save by Callie.
Close to midfield.
Jesse Gertis dribbles the ball. Dribbles it back to.
Oh, looks like confusion there between some of the Patriot players. PHS got a free kick down the field. And number 14 with the steal.
Penalty on the Big Reds, I think.
She might have came in there with an elbow or something. Forearm.
Kick by Parkersburg South. Looks like Sierra Guard, maybe?
After a hard-fought game and as cold as it is out there, these girls are showing a lot of heart, running around like they are.
Shoved by number 7 on the Big Reds and Mickey Metz. That's Danielle Fontaine.
Nice attack it with the kick down.
A lot of whistles going on. I don't know what's going on.
Not good for the Big Reds, though, because the last couple have been against them.
Ball's just been going that way.
Patriots got the ball down on the Big Reds field. If they need a time to take advantage of it, right here's it.
Ooh, great save by the goalie.
Steele's had a heck of a game.
Still at the goal kick.
High floater out to about
Tabby
midfield.
Ball controls it, kicks it out of bounds. Just under 6 minutes left in the game. Allison Teeter controls the ball. Kicked out of bounds by number 11.
That's
Kaylee Cummins.
Guard with the throw in over the middle. Headed back out by number 5, Otek Marade.
Controlled by Tabby Ball. She's got a 3-on-1 here. Oh, ball stolen from behind from Mallory Morrison. Kicks the ball downfield. Lisa Tackett controls. Uh-oh. Kicked in the open, Tabby Ball. Chance to score again.
She passes it up, trying to get closer to the goal.
Ooh.
Good pass by Ball. Number 17, Jenna Hatmaker caught it on her leg just wrong, and it went wide.
Tabby had a chance for a hat trick right there.
That she did. With that leg she has, I'm surprised she didn't rear back and kick it.
His legs, left or right footed.
Big Red throw in here.
Ooh,
Callie Johnson
foot race to the ball, and Callie Johnson wins.
coming up on about 4.5 minutes left in the game. Patriots need a goal if they're going to try to bring the comeback.
Looks like now Big Reds are trying to put the ball in the goal.
The Big Reds are playing great defense. They haven't allowed a goal all night. There at the beginning of the game, Patriots were down in their zone more than the Big Reds were on the Patriots side, but momentum's changed ever since Tabby Ball's first goal.
Big momentum changer. It's twice in a row. Patriots have headbutted the ball back out of bounds on a throw in. If I knew why, I'd tell you. Out of bounds. Looks like Big Reds are going to get a corner kick. I think that's Tabby Ball kicking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is ball out there on the side kick, corner kick. It's up. Oh, missed by the Big Reds. Number 4, Clark, went to go for the goal, but was tripped up by Gertis, it looks like. Maybe that's not Gertis, that's
I'm not sure. Number 20 for the
no, that was Gertis.
Patriots. Lindsey Devon throws in. Controlled by Allison Teeter. Kicks back to Sierra guard. Sierra kicks it down the field. Trying
Looking
to get
for number
Mickey Metz.
22. Yeah,
Mickey
that's Mickey Metz.
Came up short, and Big Reds kick it out of bounds. Patriot throw in by Mindy Kelly.
3 minutes left in the game. Patriots need something real fast. They plan on having a comeback.
Mickey Metz. Chance for a goal. Oh. Saved by the Big Reds.
Zell.
Oh, just off mark. Devon playing great defense. Oh, kick down the Tabby
Pass up
Ball.
to Tabby Ball, and Morrison gets control of the ball back to Sierra guard.
Out of bounds. Big Patriot throw in. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. Patriots got to score real quick. Kicked out of bounds by the Big Reds. Nice thrown by Sierra guard. Needs back out of bounds by the Big Reds again. Thrown by Sierra guard. Allison Teeter. Out of bounds from the Big Reds again.
Just under 2 minutes left. Patriots need to get something going here.
Playing smart.
Big Reds have everybody back. Shot by
just
Zell,
off
just
mark.
to the right.
Minute and 34 seconds left in this game.
Zell coming up with the corner kick.
And have to put in the goal twice really fast. Here comes the corner kick by Zell. Better hurry. Way off mark, behind the goal.
Coming up on about a minute left here in the fourth period. Big Red's up 2-0. Looks like that might do it for the Patriots. Well, Kenny, you know they pick a player of the game for the football games. Who would you have to go with if we had one for this game?
Well, Tabby Ball, of course, has 2 goals, playing really good, but I think Steele gave her a run for her money with all the great saves she's had.
Yeah, she's had 3 great saves that I can remember off the top of my head as we come up 30 seconds.
But if I have to pick one, I'd say Tabby Ball, because not only did she score those goals and play great defense, she created momentum for the Big Reds.
And she got a chance for another one, and she
does.
gets it.
Tabby Ball
With 22 seconds left.
with another goal. I was left-footed.
That just sealed my vote right there.
Yes, mine too.
And
That's
the
a
Big
hat
Reds,
trick for Tabby Ball. And
hat trick, that's right. 3 goals in one game. Big Reds 3, Patriots nothing. with 22 seconds left. Tabby Ball gets her 3rd goal of the game. And what a game she's had. I think if there's a player of the game, we'll make our own up, Kenny. Tabby Ball, player of the game. But both teams have played a great game. First half, scoreless. Second half, Tabby Ball took over. 3 goals.
Oh, what are we going to call that player of the game? Yeah, you got your
Ryan Merrill, Kenny Edge, player of the game.
We could call it the booger.
And 3,
2, 1.
1.
And that's it for your PHS Parkersburg South High School girls soccer match. So the Big Reds come out top 3-0. Great performance by both teams. Tabby Ball at the hat trick. Great saves by their goalie Steele. Great attempt and great effort by the Lady Patriots.
Patriots coming off. That's only their 2nd loss. Both have come to the Lady Big Reds. Just want to say great job to both teams. They all played a great game down here at Erickson All Sports Facility. Good luck to the Lady Patriots and the Big Reds on the rest of the year.
Thanks to the fans come out and supporting.
I'm Ryan Merrill.
I'm Kenny Edge.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.